Hey guys, this is Shreyas, and today's video is about China and the alternatives for the popular Chinese apps, especially those that have been banned by the Indian government recently. So let's get started. Our government has banned 59 Chinese applications, which include popular Chinese applications like TikTok, ShareIt, Zender, CamScanner, and many more. I'll put the link of all the banned Chinese apps in the description below. So let's talk about this ban. What does this ban mean? Is it a permanent one or a temporary one? In simple words, this ban means all of the mentioned apps in the list will be removed from the Play Store, which means if you search any of these apps on the Play Store, you cannot see them anymore. Surprising enough, if you search for TikTok on your regular internet browser and click on the result, it takes you back to the application on Play Store, which kind of beats the whole purpose of terminating Chinese apps in my opinion. I mean, what the... Looking at the situation right now, it's really hard to say whether the ban is permanent or temporary. Let's talk about China and its malicious practices in detail. China and India are having many political issues and disputes over border. Our armed forces have engaged with theirs from time to time, and one incident that happened recently has triggered the whole boycott Chinese product in order to not show our love to our beloved neighbors. It is a fact that the most of the products that we use today are Chinese, right from electronics to common products. We are dependent on their services. So it is impractical to say that we can completely boycott Chinese products as we are dependent on their products. But we can do few things, and I am here to talk about them. In 2017, China implemented a law called as National Intelligence Law, which states that in establishing legal principles for the operation of state security agencies, the law makes it clear that the agencies support party rule and the economic and social interest of the state. Citizens have a duty to cooperate with the state intelligence and security agencies. This means that if for any security reasons China wants the data from the companies have to give it to them, even if it's the private data of the customers. This means that China can access your data whenever they please. Many people ignore the fact that all these infamous Chinese apps like CamScanner, UC Browser have been accused of malicious practices in the past, and don't forget the infamous app TikTok. Recently, Apple found out that in iOS 14, TikTok can read your data from your clipboard. Now many people copied their OTPs, passwords from the clipboard. That means TikTok was able to read the data from your devices. It's a big topic to talk about right now. If you want to know about China and its ban in detail, go and watch Abhiyan News video. They have explained it very clearly. I'll put the link of their video in the description below. If there are any Chinese apps that are installed on your phone, just get rid of them because there are some amazing alternatives for them. First, ShareIt and Zender. Many are worried about how will they share that data with their friends and family. Don't worry, there are alternatives to it. First, Files by Google. It's my favorite sharing app. It's simple, clean and neat. Second, ShareDrop. It's not an app, it is a web-based service and it's open to all operating systems. Just search ShareDrop and click the link. Third, GeoSwitch. It's also a nice sharing app. Second, CamScanner. It's an app for scanning your documents, which many people use despite it had issues in the past. Last year, Kaspersky found a malware in CamScanner, then it was removed from Play Store and came back. And now it has been banned. Here are some alternatives for it. First, Adobe Scan. It is the one which I prefer because it's feature packed. It can detect the document while scanning. It has OCR support and various editing tools. And yes, it does not add a watermark to your document. Second, Lens by Microsoft. The third, Google Drive. Many of you may not be knowing this feature in Google Drive, but it's available. Just open Google Drive, click on plus sign and boom. There are features for scanning. I know it's not as good as Adobe Scan, but it gets the work done. Third, ES File Manager. Again, it had issues in the past, like a hidden web server always running in the background was found by the security researcher Robert Baptiste in the ES File Manager Explorer. These Chinese apps always have some or the other security issues, but there are some alternatives to it. Now many phones have their default file manager, but those who don't have or want something for managing their files, here are some alternatives. First, Files by Google. Second, FX File Manager. Fourth, the infamous UC Browser. It was removed from the Play Store in the past, again because of its malicious practice of sending the Indian users' data to China server. Now those who want a browser with tight privacy, go with the Firefox browser or simply just use Chrome. Fifth, Hello. I don't know who uses such apps, but if you are one of its users, then ShareChat is one of the alternatives for it. There's one extra thing I want to talk about. If you guys don't know, whenever an application needs a permission for location, it accesses the GPS. But some apps like TikTok accesses the location from your SIM card, which is more dangerous, because even if you turn off your location and don't give TikTok its permission for location, it will still access the location as long as the SIM card is inserted in it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it and found it helpful. A sub to our channel will be appreciated. This is Shreyas and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and be safe.